following presentation of the National Football League.
We are late in the calendar year. That's a good time to be south, and that's where we are. The weather just perfect right now here tonight at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. But tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys victorious a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row here. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 13
yards on the play. And the Falcons first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power. We saw finesse.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to... First carry now for Justice Hill. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. The Falcons at 5-7 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. And looking to throw, Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
That's another Falcons first down.
Hill will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked. Down at the 1. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Robinson looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Robinson again. And this time he is in for a Falcon touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. And you see the numbers for Irving in last week's ball game. 12 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Got a man, it's Kayshon Boutte. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Throwing, Mayfield. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Second and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Mayfield. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Egbuka hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And able to get this out to the 25. Looking to put a drive together. He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better, because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Falcons first down.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Robinson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on fourth. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and goal.
They'll throw with Penix. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. A first carry for Rachaad White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw, Mayfield. Here's White. They set up the screen. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Mayfield keeps it himself. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10. That's a 22-yard.
Mayfield looks to throw. He completes it to Evans. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
180.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
3rd and 5. Mayfield to throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And it will be Falcon football. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
A gain of 13 yards.
A play fake. Now Penix. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 37. Following the interception, Mayfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Robinson is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Robinson. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Shaun Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
180.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd down.
Mayfield down. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
180.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly. It falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
So, well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. They go play action. Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, he really can't.
But he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Troy Anderson applying the pressure and picking up the sack.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
180!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
The Falcons offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the 2nd half.
They'll go play action here with Penix.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. On the give, here's Robinson.
Shoves him away. Oh, and now some space to operate. Touchdown, Falcons.
Bijan Robinson
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Falcons have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw with Penix.
And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So out come the Bucs now.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
2nd and 14 at the 31-yard line.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Mayfield. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
from the gun, Mayfield. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And the tackle. To be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And that will come the offense as they take over. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking to throw, Penix. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. The Bucs ready to take over once again. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Will go down as a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now.
Gain of 6 makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing, Mayfield. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. Oh, it's a wobbler here. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
2nd and a couple. Now Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Operating from the gun, Penix.
He hits Blue. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now Mayfield.
Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
they had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all. You're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
It was Jamel Dean who came up to make the tackle.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22.
A 7-yard gain. And the Falcons 1st down. A gain of 7. And the Falcon 1st down.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now a 1st carry for their fullback.
And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Here's Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. That time a 6-play drive.
And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Bijan Robinson. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
To throw, Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Gets this complete to Butte. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Nifty move. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They'll run again here with Robinson. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. Now the pitch comes to Edwards. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
Cougar 19.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. And his kick is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
The Bucs take over first.
So Mayfield and the Bucs down by 2 touchdowns. A little over 30 seconds remaining. It's a tall order, but they do begin with decent field position on 1st down.
180.
Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. And 5 yards. Not going to cut it here. That clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And there's the spike. It stops the clock at 22 seconds remaining. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Set. 180.
Mayfield to throw. And that is incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Set.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Falcons in victory formation as they take an aim.